Okay, we're back in Seaside, California with the Godfather of Monterey, Mr. Anthony Luscido. And we're going to tell a number of stories today. We're going to start in the 1960s, around 1966, and go.
Yeah, back in the 60s I had a lot of connections in Vegas, Tahoe. That was that time of year when it was a little more action going than there is today. I went to see Elvis Presley back in that time. We had tickets. I suppose I had tickets over the line. There's a line going all the way. There must have been at least 200 people in line, and me and my wife were waiting. So this guy comes up and he's going through everybody and says, "Anybody here guests of the house?" So my wife at that time told me, "Well, tell him, yeah." So I told him, "Yeah." I gave him my name. He says, where you been? We've been waiting for you." He says, "Come on, if this place is packed, these people ain't getting in." And me and my wife sat right in front stage, right in front of Elvis Presley. That was one of the connections I had back then. I also had connections in Lake Tahoe.
Wait a minute, how do you just walk up to an Elvis Presley concert and go to the front row?
I had connections I had made my resume.
You don't want to talk about it?
Well, there's names I can't give. You know, just good friends. You know, Sicilian family.
Sicilian friends in
Friends
Vegas.
of mine, yeah, family.
Okay.
And yeah, they had me all set up that I just, I didn't know. I got in line like everybody else. And the place was getting packed, so they sent one of the guys up, and he was going up and down the line going, "Anybody here guests of the house?" And I said, "Well, I gave my name." He goes, "Where you been, man?" I says, "You almost didn't get in here. We're saving your seat, but this place is packed. These people ain't even get in."
That's awesome.
So we sat right in front of Elvis Presley, and every time my wife would scream, I'd give her that little shot in the side.
Why?
"Hey, I'm with you, with me. Forget about it." You know, that ain't gonna happen. So that's one of the stories. Then I would go often to Lake Tahoe, where I had connections there too. And of course, everything is comped. And they took good care of me. One time, I'll tell you a good story, Joe. They got a nice restaurant at Harris, fish restaurant. So they had lousy bread. So
What
you
year?
eat Cioppino
When is this?
in the 60s.
Oh, okay.
They had
Cioppino?
Cioppino, you know, the Italian Cioppino.
Okay.
They made a terrific Cioppino, but they had lousy bread. So I said, next time I'm coming back, I'm bringing my own bread. So I went to the bakery. There's a bakery called El Camino, which was an Italian bakery. I got 6 loaves of French bread. I had to put them through the scanner on the plane. So when I got there, I got this bag of bread in my hand. And they tell me, "Oh, why'd you bring bread?" I says, "I'm a baker," I told them. "And I don't eat nobody's bread but my own." Make a long story short, they ate half of my bread. So that was one of the trips I had up to Lake Tahoe. So I had a little bit of things going on back then. I'll tell you a little more about other things that were Italian related, a little more Sicilian related. So my other friends, that a little bit more maybe on the dark side. We'll get to that in a minute.
All right.